I should change the lighting. Okay, I think this is much, much better. All right. Welcome to my channel, guys. I am Jemmy. Welcome to Jemmy's Road to Spirituality. I'm gonna do the reading for Gemini, of course. I am late, like usual. But I need to feel the vibration. I need to feel the energy for each sign in order for me to actually come forward and do a more specific reading, maybe for for the timeline that you're in. Not everybody's in the same timeline or a same place where they're supposed to be, like some other people that started before, or they learn in a different way, or they have a different help, or you know they do the reading. There are people that do the work, sorry, do the reading, do the work, or they don't do the work as well. But yeah, Four of Cups. Gemini is not very satisfied, it seems, in love. And I'm gonna start with a few cards from the Crystal Tarot deck here, by Philip Permit. Philip Permit. I don't know, but it's a very very beautiful deck. For me, the Death card here, Scorpio. We are in Scorpio's season. The sun is still not in Scorpio yet. By the time it's gonna enter directly, in Vedic side, it's gonna be on the 16th or 17th of November. We're gonna go to the portal of 1111 in 2 days more. It's gonna be like a new shift, but a new discovery about yourself. I really, really believe that these times really impact Geminis very much, and air signs in general as well. I believe we are to expand right now and not retract as we did with the pandemic and all this, shifting of energies and transmuting energies and everything that we had to go through, that we had to actually go within and, hermit. And we were kind of forced. It was like a divine hand in it in some sort of way, in some sort of aspects for many of us. It actually helped us, ground ourselves and do the work, hermit and just find that spark or understand some sort of truth, um, recognize some sort of truth in regards to ourselves as well, because we are very analytical Geminis. We are like very mental and very, very focused, clear. We overthink. Yes, we have a very, very dark side to our mental processing and understanding. But we had to go through a lot of shifts in our emotions and as well in our passions, creativity, soul, on the soul level. I see the King of Wands here, Aries, Leo, and Sag. I'm gonna shuffle a little bit different. Let's see the Ace of Wands with the King of Wands, two wands here. Somebody is very passionate about a spark, a brand new beginning here. A lot of fire, passion, creativity, desire. This is a king of action, a king that really wants to actually move forward and create something or revive something within maybe themselves. Or this is you, this is the energy that you're embodying this month, Gemini, or you're dealing with this energy in somebody else around you that is very, very fiery, passionate, and abundant within their, ideas. They feel that life within themselves and that fire that burns, because you see this bush is has all these flames that actually burn around him. So it's time for you to take action, and you are taking this action. Oh my God, this is incredible. The sound that I have from the outside here. These people are just trying to make me get out of my mind, but it's not even that. It's so much heavy what is going on in a place that is not actually nobody on the streets right now. And these machines, these machinery that they use to clean the streets are so loud. So there is some interference, I really believe, for you, Geminis. But maybe in this creativity that you are supposed to respark yourself and move forward with, it seems for you that you have been looking on a different side of things for quite a long time, for a long time, for quite some time, I wanted to say. But this is maybe what the coldness that you feel in regards to this spark of your ideas or abundance within your creativity. Maybe you need somebody, or you feel that you need somebody on the external or on the outside of you or your situation to actually help you make this possible. But you're facing it, and you have to realize here, Geminis, that you are the spark. The spark is within yourself. Let the sun shine from within first, because if it doesn't shine from within, you are that sun. And this is actually very, very enlightened in some, mystical way as well. The King of Wands, very, very intuitive and very Queen of Pentacles. Very grounded, very stable energy here for the feminine. I have the Ten of Swords in the reverse with the Queen of Pentacles. Something that you really considered maybe in regards to your finances or mentally in the past here, that you thought that is something very, very bad. It actually turned for you in a very, you know, it was painful, but you actually transmuted that, because what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And this is what grounds you right now, and it's supposed to probably teach you something in regards to this for the month of November, Geminis. The Magician with the Queen of Pentacles. Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Virgo twice here, and Gemini. So, Gemini, this is your energy, and probably you are dealing with Virgo, or you have Virgo in your chart. Excuse me. But you are manifesting. Look at the infinite sign here above the head of the magician. You are that magician. You're very stable, hardworking. You have multiple jobs. You're a motherly figure. You This is the minor arcana for the empress. I wanted to say the high priestess. I saw the high priestess in the reshuffle quite a few times. So you're illuminated. You're enlightened. You're enlightened. You know the truth in regards to your powers, because this is having the ability and the power and all the elements within yourself. So this is somebody that embodies everything. With the magician, you embody everything. Everything is in your chart. Every single element that you need to actually take at that moment, you are able to take it and use it and make it tangible and real. Everything you touch, it turns to gold. Look at this huge pentacle that she holds there. You are a true manifester here. So you have to believe in this, and because nobody else will, and nobody can actually do it for you. Three of Pentacles with the Queen of Pentacles. This is working very hard. The Three of Pentacles, it's again earth energy, but it talks about being able to work on multiple levels with multiple, types of individuals, situations, maybe businesses. But this is as well the alignment within yourself and the divine, and those that are actually put in your way, because not everybody here that is coming into your life, it's supposed to be in your life, or it's for you. Not every woman, it's for every man. Not every man, it's for every woman. But your understanding here, and with these two cards for me, it's a fragmented earth energy of you having some type of restriction financially at this moment. With the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, it's a Four of Pentacles, which is something that you keep under the wraps. You keep your finances, and you're supposed to keep your finances quite locked, because you're supposed to plan and see exactly what you need to be spending on or use your finances and your money about. One more shuffle, and then I'm gonna and again, Ace of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So is this the spark that you need? On one side, you know that you have to jump with your, desire and your fire within yourself, which can mean the spirit. The fire is the spirit within ourselves, that is actually bursting with this passion, with this life, with this brand new beginning, with this new passion, with this new, endeavor that are actually, boiling underneath, because there is this, passion and desire and, you know, spark that is born within us. It's born within this Queen of Pentacles, which is your energy, feminine energy, Gemini, for the month of November 2021. Okay, let me see three cards here for the sign of Gemini for the month of November to see exactly what you're supposed to be knowing in regards to the energy and whatever you're supposed to actually maybe release or let go of or just balance. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I cannot shuffle this deck very. Please, Spirit, show me three cards for the sign of Gemini. Oops. I see first one, the Lovers, which is your energy here, Gemini energy. This is so beautiful. The angel is above this partnership or divine union, twin flame soulmate. The first card that fell, it was the Emperor, which is Aries energy, and the Wheel of Fortune here. I see the Seven of Swords in the reverse here. Oh, it's actually the Ten of Swords. Sorry, I thought it's a seven, but there were too many swords on the card. Yes, you have been. I feel that you have been taken from here, Gemini, in some sort of way. That's why you have been pushed, and you are actually pushed um, in some sort of a choice that you're supposed to be making, something that actually you thought it's ended and it's done with. It is not done with, because you have you realize through this Wheel of Fortune and these Lovers and this Emperor, maybe you're supposed to understand. But what I understand from this is that you're supposed to understand that what you thought it was over is not, because the time and everything, the healing and the process worked in your favor in regards to this energy of singularity. It's a position of, this is the God card in some way, because it talks about decision making, power, and authority. That stability, that groundedness, that authority within thyself. So for you, Gemini, with the first card that I saw, and I really thought it's the sun, because I saw the sun or the star. I don't know very much this deck, but the fact that I saw it first the sun up there, and I didn't realize that it's the sun on top of the angel. And you're guided. You have been guided all this time, that's for sure, in regards to this singular energy, which is Aries. And it talks about something that was fixed, that was chosen for you, that is destined, that is fated, something that you might have wanted to change maybe when the you felt the Ten of Swords upright, because it really held you down, and it hurt like a motherfucker. And it was probably the most damaging thing that you had to experience. But the divine is showing me here that it's not over. And maybe it's time for you, Geminis, this month to know that it's not over. It's not over, because the divine hasn't finished this, opportunity for you. It hasn't finished this process of getting you to your destiny or your fate or your this divine timing. It talks about all the four fixed signs, which are Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. We are in Scorpio season. This is fixed. It's fixed time. The planets are fixed in their particular, aspect in within your chart. Everybody's different, of course, but you are cold, and you've been called, and the choice for you, it's going to be a reasonable one, because you're guided by the divine. Look at the angel. The angel is present here. In regard to somebody else, which maybe it's a masculine energy, which is an Aries here with the Emperor, this person as well is guided. The white snake, see here, this has like a double connotation. It can be a double meaning for this. The white snake, it's still the temptation in that, in your, because you can see this card is depicted with the masculine and the feminine in the Garden of Eden. Both were naked. This was before the temptation. And look at the snake. When they were naked and they were not ashamed of themselves. The angel of God was upon them and they were guiding them. It was that purity before the temptation. The temptation is shown to you, Gemini. If you're, Gemini watching these masculine, feminine, I don't care. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about the sign, the specific sign. You guys, you had to understand that this masculine had to be tempted, as you have been tempted. The woman has been tempted first, and because she believed the devil, or whatever the serpent told her, the devil, she ate from that fruit. Because you can see the woman is standing in front of a tree with fruit, and the man in front of the tree with leaves. This didn't have fruit. This one had. That's why the devil had to go first to the woman, because he knew that through her, she's going to get to him. And this is probably the trial that we had to all go through, the fact that we had to be born into this plane. And this is actually the trial that we need to understand, that everything started from the beginning, and now there is an end to it. That's why the God card is here, you know, the Alpha and the Omega. This masculine that was tempted as well through you, because the woman ate first, took first, and ate, and believed what the serpent told her. For sure, you're not gonna die. For sure, if you eat from this, the the fruit of knowledge of good and evil, you're not gonna die, but you're gonna be like God. And this is actually from the beginning, the devil attacking God, the divine. And that's why it's a spiritual war. That's why you are guided and then shown by the divine in this plane what is all about. Even if we were not those Adam and Eve in the garden in the beginning, us with the leaves naked, not being ashamed, afraid, before the temptation, we chose. And this is Gemini, that choice. But now that we probably are getting to know the truth, because we are guided and enlightened, and we are actually brought on this higher elevation here on this throne with the Emperor, which is power, authority, divine continence, because the divine sits, the Almighty sits on this throne. The choice probably is for you to trust in the divine and not trust, you know, continue to trust in this specific serpent, devil, temptation. And look at the mystical, this, Pharaoh head with whatever head he has here. This is Pharaoh times. This is, Egypt. It has to do something with Egypt. The disobedience of the Egyptians when the Spirit of God came upon the land and asked, the Pharaoh to, to free the people that were enslaved, the Jew people. The stubbornness of the devil, the rebellion, the disobedience, the disrespect. Now that you are shown that you are divine or come from the divine and you are guided by the divine because the divine is showing you the way, maybe this is the question: what are you going to choose? What are you choosing? Who are you choosing to be like? like the divine, sitting on your throne of power, authority, and knowledge and decision making in your own being. Because Aries, if they have only one seat, if they lose these seats, they lose everything. If they give themselves away, the seat is actually them. If they give themselves away, they lose themselves. So they need to keep themselves. This talks about self empowerment, self love, self knowledge, self worth, self value. And I see 2022, I saw. And we are entering very, very soon in 2022. What are you going to choose? What are you going to sit in? Godlike power, authority, and ability of being the emperor? He's not always talking about somebody else. It's not always somebody else. It doesn't have to be. It's all about you. God-like, God-like in you. God likeness in you. God sits in you. And this is what the divine is showing you here, Geminis, for the month of November with the Wheel of Fortune card. You have to be part of this wheel. You are the one that manifests. You are God-like. You are the power and the authority, and you have the ability to sit in this groundedness, the ability to make decisions. Sit singular. It doesn't matter if you don't have any freaking person, nobody around you, nothing. What are you going to choose? Are you going to choose to sit in this power, in this authority? You're going to be like God-like. Because God can stand alone and he doesn't care. For sure, if he's going to see you alone sitting there by yourself, he's not going to say, I'm going to let this person sit there alone. No, no. He's going to come and join you because you have this ability, this power, this decision making to say, I'm going to sit here by my damn self and I don't care if I don't have nobody else with me. And as well, be a participant with the divine in your decision makings, which are moral, grounded, balanced, fair, loving, caring, just as before you had this communion with the divine before the temptation, before the falling of man into disobedience, whatever you want to call it, sin, disobedience, ignorance, stupidity, craziness, call it how you want it, call it whatever, I don't care. But you have to get to the state, in the same state of not being ashamed, not feeling naked, not feeling blind, not feeling empty, not feeling lost, but feeling in that same union and communion with the divine as you had before the temptation. Recognize through the good and the evil, through the temptation, you have been given the opportunity to become the same state as before temptation and just be transparent. Be who you truly are in front of God, in the presence of the Almighty, and just stay in this power, in this worthiness, in this ability, in this authority, in this might that you have within yourself. Very powerful, very wonderful energy I feel here, and very clear. It's like, boom. It's not ended because the wheel never stops turning. Because with God, with the divine, there is no beginning and no end. No matter what happens in this body, in this three dimensional, aspect of the flesh, or even in the spirits. But this is a three-dimensional card as well. Excuse me. In this plane, you have been given authority, Gemini, to be your own ruler, to be your own empowered, or whatever you are supposed to be in this purity, coming back to the essence of you before of this fucking temptation, which was it is quite dangerous for many people. to not understand this, maybe for the month of November. Let me take a few cards with the the Smith Way Tarot, the Centennial Edition I have here. I see the Hierophant. I pre-shuffled all the three decks, but I probably am not going to use all of them. But I wanted to say as well that behind the Ten of Swords here, in the reverse, there is a Three of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So you have been recognized by the divine, Gemini. You are a master craftsman. You know how to work with others. You know how to be a fucking awesome leader. You are a good leader. You're not a quirky one and stupid one and immature and vengeful and immature and stupid. No. You are worthy of your position, Gemini. Don't you ever fucking forget this. You have been recognized by the divine. The divine is actually amazed how you actually transformed all the fucking bullshit that you had to go through into so much power, resilience, and might. Because to sit like this, you have to be mighty. To not give a fucking damn about whatever, whoever, even if the fucking comes here and puts a 100 more, temptation of like he did to the Lord Jesus in the desert. You know exactly who the fuck you are. Nobody's gonna shake that. And the time is now, my friends. Don't you forget. Declare this power, authority, might, decision making, position, singularity, opposite, whatever. Right now, declare it. It's yours. You are it. You're going to stay and live in this, but be a participant of it. Don't be thrown out of your way of life. Be ignorant about whatever is happening around you. The divine is showing you you are guided. You and your divine partner, because there is a union, a connection here. Somebody that is actually made and created and brought in this plane only for you. And you're going to meet this person, and now is about time. Nothing and nobody's going to take that away from you and going to change that. Only yourself through this choice, because it talks about choices. Choice, free will. I cannot choose for nobody. I can choose for myself. But sometimes I get lost into myself and I choose bad. But I'll have to sit the fuck down, breathe, say to myself, even if nobody's going to like this, I'm going to like it. But I will know exactly what decision I'm going to make. And it's going to be my decision because I really want it. I'm passionate about it. I deserve it. I'm worthy of it. I know exactly who the fucking hell I am. Nobody's going to put nothing into my head, into my heart, into my passion, into my whatever. It's going to tell me and pull me and throw me and shove me and whatever. On choosing anything else that is actually mine and that is godlike within myself, because you now are grounded in this. And don't be flimsy about it. Just don't be in 3 minds, 4 minds, 5. No. Just know exactly who you are and why you put it there. And you know it. You know that this is the truth. And it is just one choice. Just one. There are not two choices, 3 choices, 4 choices. One choice. Just one. And that's for you to stay in your power, on your throne, in your ability, in your authority, in your might, in your decision making, for what exactly you really believe and think, and the divine is showing you and putting you very present in your, situation, life, perspective, whatever, relationship, love, life, whatever, career, whatever it is. It's talking about love. But to know that what is for you, and don't doubt that. Be a participant of it. Work with the divine, work with your partner if you are dealing with somebody that is Aries or whatever, has Aries in their chart. Or they're struggling as well in their masculine, feminine here, and their masculine energy here, to make that decision. Or just, know that this person is brought, or they're waiting as well for some divine timing, some, proper encounter, alignment of the stars. I don't know if ever the stars are aligning. I don't fucking know. I cannot, I don't know. People say that yes, but it's just science, Science can tell you so many things, but they still cannot prove it. So it's just a way of thinking. We believe like this because our intuition, science says, media says, all these books say, you know, but what is your experience? I'm talking about only your experience, nothing else. And my experience is not going to be your experience, and your experience is not going to be other people's experience. Nothing to do with it. Nothing. What is your experience? What is the divine showing to you? And what is the divine showing to you in regards to this masculine energy? This can be your own embodiment of energy within yourself this month. Only yours, Gemini. You have to stand in this strength, power, authority, ability of decision making. Not giving a fuck and a damn about whatever the divine has shown to me. This is my path, my destiny, my fate. Nothing and nobody's going to change that. I'm going to stay there sitting on my throne, cooling and relaxing with my very beautiful gemstone here of a ruby, which is very precious and passionate and wonderful. Look at his face. He's like he knows something. He's quite there being patient and knowing that he had to confront that. He has to go for that. And yes, you have been recognized. The divine has seen your work. And even if you died because of circumstances, situation, people, whatever, the divine said, no, it's not done. People try to kill this union, this twin flame partnership, divine partnership, soulmate. No motherfucking person can do that, my friend. Nobody. Do you understand? It's not over. It's gonna be over for those who actually stand in your way, Gemini. And the first card that I actually didn't realize this is Gemini card. I said, my spirit said, come, that one. Just I went and I took that one. And it was the lovers. So you're very present in this, Gemini. You're awakened. You know exactly what are you doing here? Are you dealing with? What are you called for? Thank you for the like. I don't know who gave it, but thank you. I see the Hierophant. I pre-shuffle this decks, as I told you before, and I prayed and I asked the blessings, of course, for the reading that I'm gonna do, and I'm asking for more blessings and more messages for my beautiful Geminis. And I am Gemini, guys. My name is Jenny, so you have to know. I lost my voice this weekend because I went to a party on Saturday and I finished on Sunday morning and I was dancing for hours and I shouted so much and I was happy for my friends, we made like presents giving and craziness and it was so much fun and I lost my voice. I have like a muscular fever. Even my arms and my chest hurts. It's like, what is going on? I partied so hard. I had such a great time. I cannot remember when I had this great time. It was like I was like a child, drinking a lot of red wine, dancing, eating, laughing with all the people that I knew and I didn't know because I met a lot of people as well. I'm a social butterfly. I love people. It's what I do. It's like it's me. But I lost my voice, and of course, I woke up yesterday. I got home at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I realized at seven. Oh no, I finished my party. And on the first day, of course, I didn't realize I had so much, muscular pain in my legs, my stomach, everything hurts. And but yesterday on Monday, it was like I was sitting down 5 minutes, and every time that I got up, I was like, oh my god, I cannot even move. It was so painful, and I'm just recovering now, slowly, slowly. Oh, the world with the Ten of Cups. Oh, I love this energy. So beautiful. So it's time for you to just leave the shit from the past, even the temptation, the fucking Garden of Eden. whatever the fuck happened, because there is forgiveness, there is restoration, there is, even if you're, that Eve, feminine energy, and you're that Adam, now you have another chance from the divine to make this possible as Omega, Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end of this motherfucking cycle of karma, temptation, bullshit, darkness, ignorance, stupidity, disobedience, darkness, no vision. Now it's time for you to celebrate because family, love, commitment, happiness, kids, pets, loved ones are there for you. And something ended here, but this is the brand new beginning. This is the end, and this is the new beginning. So this cycle is not just going to finish with, oh, this is the end. Nothing is going to come after this. No, no. This is the end and the new beginning. This is the end, and this is the new beginning. 10 of Cups. And this is your true happiness because you are the true happiness. And I cannot pick the Queen of Cups with my nails, of course. It is the end for you, a Queen of Cups. And I see Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. You are a loving person, very loving, very warm inside, a little bit focused emotionally because of everything that you had to lose. You're hardworking, you're dedicated. A brand new opportunity, portal, and mission here it's given to you in this lifetime because you have done the work and because you're deserving of it. Now, maybe you're a little bit focused on your emotions, but you have emotional intelligence. You're very nurturing, loving, caring, forgiving. You're light, but use this emotional intelligence. Use this, financial intelligence, groundedness, productivity, whatever you do in your job. This is going to help you so very much. And of course, the divine has seen that you deserve this new portal, this new gateway of opportunities, this new pathway for you. Look, the divine is showing you enter through this, take this leap of faith, take me as well as I am, and just you receive this. Look, after the 10 of cups, we have the ace of swords. The truth is out, honey. No more sleep and slumber. No more rest, rejuvenate. Don't ever think anymore about the three of swords, whatever the hell. Just forgive yourself. Allow yourself to just renew your love for yourself, for the divine, for your kids, for your loved ones, for the ones that you feel that they are there for you. Nobody is actually meant for everybody. I mean, we cannot say, oh, everybody comes in my life. This is the person. No, this is not. It's not like that. And now we have to be a little bit selective. Life teaches us that even if we think that everybody loves like us and is like us, they're not. Nobody is like us. You know, a master craftsman. You have done the work because everything was actually destroyed by the divine on the process. Everything that you built in the past, even if you did a lot of work, it still brought you to your sickness bed, or took so much of your energy and vitality and strength and ability to actually do much more, but you could not because you worked in vain for situation and people and things that they were probably there for a little while to teach you something, like a small lesson, a little time, but not forever. And this is what we are supposed to learn. We are not supposed to stay in a relationship or a situation or a workplace, or even if we're with our, mother and fathers. If we are very, very young, yes, we are kids. Probably we are not listening to this. Ace of Cups, look, self love, self worth, self value. Drink your own cup. This is only for you. If even I told you, if nobody else is staying there, next to you right now. I mean, if you're still single, Geminis, It doesn't matter. You are loved. And by loving yourself, you are going to be able to love others. And this together, it's 11 cups, which is a 12 cups, which is unconditional love, partnership, soulmate, sharing, giving, and receiving, a balanced type of, you know, union, commitment, partnership. But just do it with yourself. In general, Geminis, they contain Aries and Taurus in the same time. And they say they have multiple, personalities and whatever the fuck people say. We understand to work with somebody that is selfish and singular and doesn't give a fucking damn and doesn't want to invest and put the work and whatever. And this is the fucking partner that we're dealing with, Geminis. Because we are supposed to understand these two energies in the same time and work with them. And then we are working with Venus, Mars, and Venus, singular and not singular. He says, I, me, myself, blah, 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 selfish. I don't fucking care about you, bitch. But she says we. She never says I. She says we. Because she understands that without this prick, this motherfucker, she cannot do it. She's never going to be herself. Taurus is never going to be themselves without the other person. If they take it, if they don't take it, is their fucking problem and their business. But in order for, even for this emperor and for God, to not sit by himself there, he had to make all these people. And well, of course, he was never alone because he was with his son and, the Spirit of God. But I'm talking about creating the humanity, creating souls and making souls from himself that could be like him. But then the war started and the fucking bullshit started and everybody knows stories. And I don't know, I don't care, but it's a fight, it's a spiritual war between God and the enemy, which people say that it's his twin flame. What? Who? Well, I'm laughing sometimes, but I'm not going to do this right now because I'm not going to do it. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune. It is destined. It is fated. It's going to stand forever. Love will never end. Love is going to conquer everything. It is conquering everything. It is everything. Through love, we manifested all this. And we are going to manifest the end of this. Don't be afraid of love. Don't be afraid of loving yourself. And don't be afraid on loving, you know, everybody else. Even if you don't actually, you love people from distance and you stay in your lane and you do your own thing. Hmm. Yes, you had people that actually stole from you, tried to fuck you up, manifest against you. But you are enlightened, and you're enlightened in regards to this emperor energy here. And you're, maybe if this is your partner, if it's somebody physical in your own environment in life, you understand the truth about this person. You know that they're selfish, they're singular, they're a little bit flimsy and in two minds and three minds, four minds, whatever. They're a little bit, superficial. They don't want to give themselves away so easily. But it's the fact that they lose themselves in because they give themselves to other bullshit, you know? And that's the problem for the emperor. This is somebody that has a lot to say in this plane, which is God. But if God sits in the person like this in Aries, which can be within Gemini, of course, Aries is within Gemini and Taurus, masculine and feminine energies completing each other. You don't know sometimes how my masculine energy, my Aries, talks within myself, and I hear him, and then I hear the goddess. She loves. I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, and that's the only thing she has to say. And then you hear quiet. Hmm? But of course, she's gonna kick his ass with love, care, and nurturing and tenderness. He knows that if she cuts him, he's gonna lose. And that's the problem. The masculine is gonna understand how much they had to lose in multiple lifetimes, including this lifetime. I'm laughing with my twins inside sometimes. They're so cute. But stop worrying, just somebody worries enough, anyways. Paranoia, sleepless nights, negativity, negative patterns of, regrets. But the good news in this is that this is right here, down the corner, around the corner, because the Two of Cups is here, honey. Because you have the courage to take the leap of faith, because you are enlightened, because you're the fucking magician, and because whoever tried to steal from you, or if even yourself, if you try to steal from yourself, self-sabotage yourself with the Seven of Swords here, you're still going to receive an old age with a lot of love, care, legacy, family, joy, fulfillment, peace, groundedness, abundance. This is the message that I have for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I went for such a long time again, and I don't have a voice. Thank you very much for being here. I wish that you actually find yourself and your power, authority, and even your emperor this month. But I really believe that you should be patient because divine timing is at hand. Be participant in this. Don't be afraid to be, because what is meant for you, it's always going to be there. What is not, thank God for it. Move on. Be happy. Be grounded. Be, um, be blessed. And just know that you have the ability to transform everything into gold, into pearls, into diamonds, into whatever you put your heart and your mind in your beautiful hands at work. Peace, love, and light, Geminis. I will see you next time. Bye for now.